What's going on YouTube? This is Lito Diaz with quick trips and tips, and I made it to Santiago, Chile. Follow me along to see what you could do in a couple of days in Santiago, Chile. I'm going to put a separate tips video. I'll put it in the description down below and also in an iCard right here up in the corner with a more detailed description of how to get from the airport to the city center, you know, with the best areas to stay, the average prices of food, and stuff like that. So, all right, let's get started. All right, so I made it to this place called Plaza de Armas. And as you see, it's a beautiful square. But one of the coolest and most unique things that you'll realize when you're here is that you see these really old historical buildings, and then in the background you see a modern Metropolitan tall skyscraper. As you see behind me, that's the cathedral right there, and this is one of the old post office. But this is called, this is called Plaza de Armas, and it's actually very pretty. All right, so I'm walking along Parque Forestal. It's a park that I was recommended to definitely take a stroll through because it's very pretty. Lots of people hanging out, laying out, and I'm taking this en route to Cerro San Cristóbal, which is a hill that has the Virgin Mary on top, and they say it's a beautiful viewpoint and it's a definitely must do when you're in Santiago. Santiago is surrounded by a bunch of beautiful mountains, beautiful hills, lots of them for you to hike, but they definitely state that this is one of the best ones to hike because of the Virgin Mary, and you have, you know, a beautiful view of the entire city. It's hard to see detail because Santiago is actually full of smog right now. Coffee break. All right, so when you're going up to Cerro San Cristóbal, there's various ways to get up there. And I chose the funicular on the way up and the teleférico on the way down, which is pretty cool because you get a different view with both transportation systems. And again, you could also hike it. So as you just saw, I went to Cajon Del Maipo, an amazing time, definitely recommend it. Just keep in mind that it'll take you the most of your day. It's about 4:30 p.m. right now, and they picked me up at 6:30 in the morning. All right, so I'm about to head out and do a little bit more sightseeing.
Bebida chilena.
Bebida chilena. All right, so this is called mote con huesillo. I'm not sure if I'm saying the second part right, but it's a typical Chilean drink, and they have it all over the streets, and it's about 700 pesos. If I'm not, yeah, 700 pesos. It's pretty good actually. It's a sweet, very sweet. There's a couple open air markets, but I was told again by a local that Centro Artesanal is the one that you really want to go to because that's where they sell stuff that locals make. So let's go check it out. All right, so this morning I decided to take a wine tour. Chile's known for their wine, even though their grapes came from France, but the climate here and their soil make it perfect for producing wine. So not only am I taking a wine tour, but I'm gonna do it on a bike. So that's different. I've never done that before, so I'm pretty excited. All right, so I'm in el Mercado Central. It's center market, and it's a fish market that also has a bunch of restaurants that happen to sell seafood. So if you want some great seafood, definitely come check this place out. And it also has a couple of stalls to get souvenirs. All right, so Santiago has a bunch of museums and most of them are free. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out the Contemporary Art Museum because I love art. All right, so that was my quick trip to Santiago, Chile. That's pretty much it. That's just a quick example of what you could do in 2 to 3 days. Santiago has lots to do. I'm happy with the stuff that I did. I feel satisfied on all the stuff that I did in 3 days, well, 3.5 days that I was there. Check out my tips video. It's in the description down below, and there I'll go into more detail on actual pricing, maybe some foods that I wish I would have eaten, some stuff that I did eat that I didn't like, and like areas to stay at and stuff like that. So again, description down below. If you have any questions, ask me down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Again, thanks for watching and have a great day.